Okay, great. Nacon have finally said they want this to be a community built game. Okay, they want you to play a part, so it's only right that we basically look at all the community suggestions, okay, that are potentially new additions into this game. Okay, every single comment matters. Every single comment that you guys have left is going to potentially actually be in the game. Okay, so there's no point in ignoring them. In fact, this could be basically equivalent to early release leaked information for what's going to be in the game. Okay, if you check these comments, guys, you're seeing a lot of insane stuff okay, sorry, that are literally directly aligned with Nacon's plans for this game. Okay, so we're going to dive into this ASAP. If you don't know, houses are confirmed, casinos are confirmed. If you want more info on that, you're gonna have to check the last video I literally just posted. I literally just put this up right now. I literally uploaded it explaining to you literally a bunch of information about the houses and casinos, guys. Okay, so if you want to know that, you need to check that ASAP just to get you up to speed. We have this comment here right now. This is literally straight off of Alex VVI's channel, guys. Okay, Alex VVI, if you don't know, he literally works for Nacon now. He's sold his channel. Okay, he's no longer a normal YouTuber. He's not a content creator anymore. This guy works for Nacon. He's a developer, guys, okay? And I believe he's been put in charge of the team at TDUSC. So pretty much, essentially, he's the lead for the game. So anything we say to this guy, he's going to go, yep, yes, sir, put in the game as well. Okay, he's going to put in the game. But at the same time as well, guys, what he's doing is oh, NDA cannot disclose. NDA cannot disclose. Okay, so what that means is we need to try our best to get as much info as he gives us. But at the same time, we need to go on ahead and make, you know, sufficient, accurate, and meaningful suggestions and recommendations so that he can add them into the game and lead the team, and we can actually see that manifest on our user experience in front of us when we're playing TDUSC, guys. Okay, it's very, very important that we're making good suggestions, guys. Okay, we have Johnny R right here, guys, and he's really concerned about the dealership, guys. He's concerned about the NPCs in the dealership, guys. Okay, he says, oh, what about when you buy a new car, basically, and this creepy woman says the same sentence to enjoy your brand new car? I always try to skip it as soon as I can to avoid smashing my controller through my TV, guys. This guy's angry, okay? He's willing to sacrifice his TV, guys, his own comfy TV. He's willing to smash it to pieces because of this NPC, guys. So pretty much Nacon are basically ruining lives right now, guys. Okay, this is insane. So pretty much he doesn't know who made these poor design choices, but it's very off-putting. Shame. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I understand what he's saying. Okay, I'll be honest, for me, the one that gets me is at the start, Vivian Hughes did kind of put me off. She looks okay, but in terms of like her voice, she kind of sounded a little bit like a robot. I'm just gonna be honest. But the main thing is Alice. Okay, Alice needs to sound like a human being. Okay, we can't have Alice sounding like a robot. That's the only personal thing for me. In regards to the dealership woman basically sounding the same, I think is okay, but I understand maybe she sounds a little bit too techie. One thing with these characters is they sound very, very transactional, very, very techie. They don't really sound like they've got like a persona or a personality. So that is one recommendation here. Alex VVI has not responded to that comment. It's only been a day. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But this guy seems to be extremely bothered here. The commenter seems to be extremely bothered by the dealership NPC. So hopefully that will be a change. What do you think? Do you think that's going to be changed? In my opinion, ultimately, I don't mind it because obviously I want a nice message every time I make a purchase. But at the same time, I do agree that some of the characters, especially Alice, you know, I believe Alice shouldn't be a robot. She should sound like an actual human. Maybe, for example, just a streets clan member recruiter, an NPC streets clan member recruiter, or a shops NPC clan member recruiter. That might be better than, you know, Alice sounding like an actual robot, guys, 24/7. Turn left, turn right. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, guys, so this next one here, AKK Gaming, is extremely bothered and concerned by basically the appearance of the dealerships in the game, guys. Okay, so we can elaborate right now by reading the comment. It says here, Alex, I'm personally not a fan of the exterior nor the interior design of the car dealerships. Okay, the exterior design is basic and looks like a block. Guys, he literally feels like he's looking at something straight out of Minecraft, guys. Okay, so this is a big fat problem. It's hurting the community right now. And it says here, the interior looks like an art museum more than a car dealership. Okay, is this something you guys have considered to change? Also adding car dealerships to Ibiza. That is serious. I was shocked in Ibiza. To this day, there's no car dealerships. That's like, honestly, that's like standard. Come on, you need to have car dealerships in the game. Okay, now I look like it does seem like everyone's taking a piece out of the game. Everyone's just using this as an opportunity to basically voice their concerns, voice their minds, and actually maybe their concerns might be past the game. Maybe they just don't like gaming anymore, guys. Maybe that's the point. Okay, but no. I see what he's saying, guys. The dealership design kind of looks simple, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It fits the world, okay? It fits like the world around it. But the fact that it fits the world around it doesn't mean that it's got a nice design. It can be a bit more poppy, okay? It can look a bit more like a dealership, you know, a bit more carsy, you know, a bit more mechanical, a bit more, you know, automotive looking, guys, okay? It does look like you're going to a cinema, guys. I'm just going to be honest. The first time I saw a dealership, it looked like you're literally going to a cinema or something along those lines, okay? But again, it's not the worst, okay? It's not the worst. At least it's somewhere we can identify, park up, and go on ahead and get cars, okay? So not the worst. The interior needs to be improved. I actually made a video not too long ago, like maybe I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago, probably like 2 weeks ago, okay? And I mentioned about the dealerships, okay? Literally, there's just so much space, barely anything in there that looks like makes it look like a car dealership. And I get the art museum sort of description now that I'm literally speaking about it and talking about it to you right now. And then we have here, again, this one's a more casual recommendation, and I do think this is likely to be added. We've got here from Big Russian Bass. He says here, hi, please add FOV and pitch adjustment to all camera modes. That's what's missing. In my country, it's impossible to write to support. Put likes to make. Okay, cool. So pretty much, I don't think that's what's missing from this game. Okay, if they improve camera mode, I don't think that's going to change the entire industry. I don't think that's going to rock the entire PlayStation store or Xbox store or PC store, let alone anything like that. No. But I do think it's going to improve the community a little bit. Okay, I think it's going to improve the community a little bit. If they added, you know, improved camera mode, basically where you can actually turn the camera, make it portrait, and you can sort of, I don't know, you've got more adjustable tools on the camera. I think that would definitely boost things up a ton. So this is more casual. They'll probably add this. And as you can see, if you check that comment section over there, Alex VVI did actually respond and say, yes, they are looking into that, guys. Okay, but ultimately, it's good that we have the opportunity to basically communicate directly with the developers, okay, who have a foot in the game. They've got skin in the game, guys, okay? They've played TDU2, they've played TDU1, they've been in the game for a few years, okay? So they know what the game lacks and what it needs. At the same time, it could be a conflict of interest because, you know, TDUC have budgets, guys. The team also have ideas of what they want the new TDUSC to look like and adjustments for current social norms. Alex VVI might have to answer to certain things in that NDA that we're unaware of, that pretty much some of the things we're saying can never ever get added into the game no matter how much we want it to. Okay, but at the same time, it's still good to basically be able to reach out to a developer live, okay, and he says, oh, okay, yeah, okay, that comment, boom, we'll add that to the game, yeah, we'll add that to the game. Pretty much, if you're getting the people playing the game, basically making the game, you'll have the best game in the world. You won't have to do any research whatsoever. You've got the literal players of the game telling you what the game needs. They're playing it every day, every single day. Okay, so what's better than that? But yeah, so we can make good recommendations, but we don't want to use this as an opportunity to basically go on ahead and just trash the entire game, because that's what it looks like right now. But yeah, honestly, yeah, we were all helping here. I've got faith in the game. If you're watching this, I bet you have faith in the game. Houses are coming, casinos are coming. Woo, woo, woo. Party, party, party.